Hi, and welcome to Lisa's Craft Station. Okay, so for the next few weeks I am well and truly going to be stepping out of my comfort zone and building a scale model. I decided a few weeks ago I would, basically it was after starting building the little egg plane with Carl over on Making Models. I thought I'll have a go at building a scale model on my own. So without further ado, I shall show you what it is and do a little bit of a what's inside the box. So for my very first on my own scale model build, I am doing the S.A.S. Land Rover Pink Panther. It's a 1/35th scale made by Tamiya. As you can see, it's got quite a bit of detail on it, so hopefully I should be okay. But let's have a quick look at the box art before we go any further. So a couple of little images, a copy of what's on the front, and that must be the guy who's driving. Again, just a repeat of the front image. This looks like to be some examples of other items that they make. And here again, same artwork, but we have the item number, which is 35076. If you can see it there. So there we go. I suppose I'll open the box. So here we are. What's inside the box? My first reaction is, and it's pink. I wasn't expecting it to actually, for the sprues, to be pink, but hey ho, I suppose it's called a Pink Panther, so why not have the sprues pink? So on the top, sorry for the rustling, it's still in plastic bags. We have one on its own, which looks like it's got a few bits and pieces on there. And then we have another packet with some more sprues. This one has 2 sprues in it. So there we go. Seems well wrapped up. There's nothing coming away from the sprues, so that's a good sign, I suppose. Next up we have a little booklet, 2 booklets. Oh right, okay, I don't know if, yeah, I can't read that, so I shall pop that to one side. This is the English notes, so we have a paper. It's a bit too big to show completely in one go. So there's all the instructions. So that looks quite informative. I'll have a closer look at that in a minute. And we also have some tech tips on what sort of tools you're going to need, cutting off the sprues, some useful tips, pretty good for someone like me, because like I say, I'm hoping to give this a go with the least amount of asking hubby for help. So there we go. I shall be back in a moment. I'll take everything out of the bags and we can have a closer look. So we'll start with the sprue that was in the packet on its own, and as you can see it's mostly the outside. We've got the chassis here. You'll have to excuse me, I don't know all the names of car parts, but I'm assuming this is the main part of the car, of the Jeep. Some more parts, obviously a steering wheel, know that bit. We've got, looks like a jerry can, and some other bits and pieces, half of the driver, the front grille and the dashboard and the bonnet, some other little bits and pieces as well, which I'm sure I'll find out what they are as I start to build it. So that's the first sprue, and next up is this one. So again, lots of little detail parts and more of the vehicle itself. Looks like it must be the rear wings, some of the stowage that's in the back, a seat. So yeah, quite a lot of parts there as well. I'm going to have fun building this. And last but not least is this one, which obviously has the tyres, some ammunition, guns, looks like shovels, and we have the other half of the driver as well. So there we go. That's that one. So lastly we have the instruction manual. What I quite like about this is the front here. I don't know if you can see, but it actually gives you a lot of information with regards to the actual vehicle itself, which I think is great. I'm definitely going to be reading up on that. So that's a pretty novel little thing to have. So on the next part we have all the part numbers and names. I'll fold that in half again and then I can hold it up a bit better so you can see. So we have the 3 sprues, and then obviously the instructions, which look simple enough. And there we go, and obviously a little picture here of what it should look like. So for somebody like me, which that's a good idea, at least I know if it looks like that I'm on the right path. So this looks like the inside of the vehicle, and fitting the bonnet and the driver, and then we've got all the parts for the rear and on the bonnet, and then around on the back we have the final part attaching the gun to the rear, and then it looks like just some more information by the looks of it on the actual vehicle itself and the equipment on the vehicle. And then here There's some painting instructions in English and also can't quite tell. There we go. So yes, I quite like that little booklet. So there we go, and that was what was inside the box. So like I say, over the next few weeks I'm going to hopefully be building the kit and doing little videos and updates and reviews as I go along. So please stay tuned and see you soon. Bye for now.